getting older. I mean, I'm almost 20, for God's sake. I keep myself sharp with word puzzles. You guys know Wordle? You guess a word, it tells you what letters are right or wrong, and it has to be 5 letters, like sharp. Wordle pisses me off. Specifically, my dumb friend Alexa pisses me off. Because I was teaching her how to play Wordle, I said, all right, here's the simple tips. 5-letter word. You want to not guess the same word twice. Don't do that. And don't guess any word that starts with Z. So the word of the day was awake. Put your phone down. Don't cheat and Wordle during my show. But the word of the day was awake. And she started with ankle. 2 letters right off the gate. I was so proud of her. And I said, good job. That narrows down what words you can guess. I got up to go use the restroom. And when I came back, do you know that this woman guessed the word zebra 2 times? Guessing the word zebra even once when you already know 2 letters is like, well, you might be an idiot. But then guessing it one more time after that, like maybe it wasn't sure what I guessed. Even the app was confused. You could say she's not very sharp. My best friend is an atheist. So we joke about in our group, what would it be like if you prayed? Do you think God would grant you a miracle if you prayed? So he did it one day, and he prayed, and he said, God, if you're real, give me a sign. Please make something crazy happen. Please make the Cowboys beat the Eagles. And then it happened. And he came to me and he said, Chase, I can call for miracles. And as a Christian man, I said, oh no, he cracked the code. All you got to do is stop believing, and you can make anything come true. And so he got real sharp, and he told all his atheist friends. And all kinds of things started coming true. God, if you're real, give me a sign. Please make a movie about a plastic doll and her boyfriend Ken make $1 billion. If you're real, give me a sign. Please make that one guy from Key and Peele start making the scariest movies on earth. And all these things started happening. But then I think God decided that the whole blind faith thing was important again, because he stopped granting these miracles. God, if you're real, please make the Wi-Fi work in every room in my house. God, if you're real, please make the self-checkout machine in Walmart believe that I scanned everything. And then the last prayer came along. God, if you're real, please make I-35 safe. So that's why he stayed an atheist. The speed at which he changed his mind was real sharp. I like to keep myself sharp by correcting people's verbal mistakes. You know, like a grammar Nazi. You have that one grammar Nazi friend? Well, that's me and my friend group. And let me tell you why, so you guys can know what's going on. It's because we know that you're smarter than us. And we have to take any chance we can get to feel like we're smart for once. I was dating this girl, and when things ended, she was like, I want to leave the door ajar. And I saw that as my moment. She's so much smarter than me, so I said, how can a door be ajar? You guys are laughing. She did not. We ended real sharp. Before I go, I wanted to explain why I hate Wordle so much. It's because it makes me feel smarter than I really am. It makes me think that I'm onto something. I see my mom playing Wordle right now. But it makes me feel like I'm onto something. So I'm sitting next to my friend. We're competing. Who's going to get the word first? We're not cheating. We're too sharp for that. And my first guess, I get 2 letters right. I'm like, I got this. But all of a sudden, he gets it right. So I'm panicking, I started making all these deep intellectual guesses. Because I'm like, there's no way it's a simple word, right? So I failed. I messed up. My friend said to me, I guess you just don't know this word. And I was like, I probably know it. He says, you don't, clearly. Can you guess what that word was? Ladies and gentlemen, it was sharp. And I'm here today proving to you that I do know that word. Was it obvious? Getting older is very difficult. When you get to be my age, you have to start grocery shopping for yourself. And I had to do that for walking into the store alone for the first time. I was terrified. I didn't know what to do because I'm always with my mommy. So I get in the store alone and I realize I don't know where she is. And I'm crying. I'm sobbing. And I call her and I say, Mom, I think you left me at the front of the store. She picks up the phone, the sweet woman she is. What are you talking about? You're in college. And I had to let go of the employee's hand that I held onto. Don't worry, we're still in touch today. She's a great lady. But I'm shopping alone, and I realize that my biggest problem shopping alone is I'm way too nice. Do you ever get stopped for samples? I'm far too nice to tell people, don't talk to me, I don't know you. So I have to be like, oh, of course I'd love to try it. I got stopped for a sample, and they were like, okay, do you want to try some Mott's cereal? I don't know if you know what Mott's cereal is, so I'm going to give you a picture. I want you to envision the worst thing you've ever had in your life. Wrap it up in a really ugly box and just with nothing but hate and misery. And ship it off to the public. That's what Mott's cereal is. So he looks at me and he says, you want to try some Mott's cereal? And I have to look at him and be like, yes, I do. Knowing dang well I would rather eat rat poison. And I'm scarfing it down. He goes, is it good? And I'm like, yeah, it's real good. So you're going to buy some, right? I walked out of that store with 4 boxes of Mott's cereal. Not only did he upsell me on a product he doesn't receive commission for, but they're collecting dust in my house. Ladies and gentlemen, never grow up. My name is Chase Ingram. Thank you so much.